Hi there, Julie Cross here. You know, when I come and talk to your team members, I am a little non-negotiable on this, and I know sometimes people think I'm a little bit harsh, but when, I had somebody ask me once who was a leader or an owner of a business, say, how often can you kind of let your team members get away with being a little bit off, a little bit of bad mood, a bit tired, they've got issues at home with their boyfriends or girlfriends or stuff going on, life's a bit tough. And I'm like, never is that going to be okay? And they're a little bit like, oh, isn't that a little bit harsh? But no, never. This is your stage. And there's some stuff that's always going to have to get left off stage. This is your work. You're being paid to work. You're being paid to be here. So you don't get the option to say, oh, well, I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to be my best. Now, imagine walking into me before I go on stage to present and I'm going saying hello to everybody. And if you said to me, oh, hi, Julie, how are you? And I said, oh, crap, bit tired. I've got a bit of stuff going on at home. And you'd be like, what, are you doing that? Yeah, sit down. Should be fun, eh? No, it's not an option. I have to say great. Of course I've got to be great. So there's some stuff that you just never bring out to the main stage because this is your work. And we've got to toughen up mentally and make sure we're not doing that. And we've got it. And we don't deserve that. I mean, we're not going to be at our best if we're going to be like that. And we're not going to be getting people recommending us and getting opportunities, getting promotions, if that's the energy we're bringing to the stage. So the analogy I use is it's like a stage show. Many years ago, I went to Mamma Mia when it first came out in Australia. And Brisbane was actually the opening night, the place that had opened up in all of Australia. And so we went to the very first night on opening night. And what a clever production, taking all the songs of ABBA and putting them in this amazing stage show called Mamma Mia. So you can imagine that these actors and actresses had been, training and learning their lines and practicing for weeks and weeks. And so what happens with a show is that you've got the producer that puts up the money for the show. So the owners of your business, or if you're the business owner, you've put the money up for the show. And we're grateful that you did. You then say we need some directors to help direct this show, and sometimes a producer and director may be the same person. So, or perhaps you employ a manager or a leader to work, on site, on the stage. And so we now have a director that will direct the cast, the team members, on how we want them to perform in this show that is your business. So then they do a roll call and say we need people to come and be in this show that's Mamma Mia, or be in the show that is your business. And so the actors and actresses all, apply, and then they interview, and then they choose the people that are going to be in this show. Well, your team members, and if you're a team member, then you're the one that chose to be in that show and decide that was you were going to perform in that show. So in Mamma Mia, after weeks and weeks of practicing, they learn their lines, and we've got lines, and then they rehearse their lines. That's that role playing where you're rehearsing your line. This is how you answer the phone. Let me hear you sing it. Now I want you to put a bit more tone in your voice. I want you to sing a little louder for me, a little more confidently. Or I want you to do this the way that you walk up to a customer. So you practice your lines, you get good at it. Only when you're good enough do we bring it to the main stage for our audience, our customers. And so they came out on opening night of Mamma Mia. They're excited, their passion is high because they've been training for weeks. Finally, it's opening night, their doors can open. We come in, the customers, the clients, the audience walk in the room. They come out and they're singing with passion and enthusiasm. Mamma Mia, here we go again, they're on fire. We're getting into it, it's so exciting. Do you know how long these shows run for? Years. What happens at show number 5,000? Do they come out and go, oh, Mamma Mia, here we go again? Do you know we're getting a little bit boring of saying the same old lines? Does the producer or the director come out on the stage and say to the audience, the customers, oh, we've got a few team issues out the back, they're getting a little bit tired, so you might not get a very good show tonight. We've paid full price for our tickets like you pay on opening night. We can't do that. We can't say to our customers, oh, I'm sorry. They're all a little bit tired. We've had a tough week. We've had a couple of people sick. So you're not going to get a very good meal and very good service tonight. Is that okay? No, it's not okay. You have got to reinvent yourself and perform like it's opening night every night, because this is your show and this is the show that you decided to be in. And then we've got to do it when the director's off the stage. The director can't be on the stage. The leader, the boss can't be on the stage constantly whispering in your ear. You know, we get given our lines and then we're trusted to deliver them in a way that inspires our audience to want to stand and give us a standing ovation and then leave and tell everybody about us. And that's how we will get lifted to success and get other opportunities. So it is your show. You chose to be in this show. So own that stage and sing it like it's the first time you sung it and dance like nobody is watching, because then you will get the rewards that you deserve as a cast member in that show as well. So go share your sparkle. It's a show. Thank you. See you next time.